So I just watched the movie Super 8 from 2011. It's a really, really good film. Um, it's produced by J.J. Abrams and Steven Spielberg, and actually it's directed also by J.J. Abrams. And this is a really, really good sci-fi type of film. It's almost like Stranger Things. It had Stranger Things basically stole that whole idea, that whole theme of kids going around fighting, ET stuff, extraterrestrial stuff. They stole all those ideas from Steven Spielberg, and even I believe that I'm going into a different topic, but I believe even the writers and producers, or even the creators of Stranger Things, they even said they had a big Steven Spielberg influence in the Stranger Things, and this is the same type of film. You have a group of kids, you have a group of friends, teenagers basically, and they're fighting this extraterrestrial type of thing, this thing that happened in their small town. They have to figure out what it is and how to defeat it, basically. So the story is it's set in a the story is set in 1979 in a small town somewhere in America, and like these group of kids, this group of friends, they go around. They're making their films. They're making like a Super 8 film, and I think that's why it's called Super 8, because they're going around. The idea for them in the beginning was to go around and shoot scenes for their little films, and so they have their own actors, and they have their own director and sound people and makeup people, and they're going all over the place, shooting their little scenes. And then in one of the scenes that they were shooting, in one of the locations where they're shooting a scene, they were shooting it by like a train track or a train station. And while they're shooting their scene, the girl is saying her lines, the guy is saying his lines, and basically there's a big accident. There's a big train crash accident right while they're filming, and then they found out that the person who actually caused the accident is one of their teachers. And then from there, these kids want to know why this train wreck happened, and they want to figure out who's involved and why it happened and stuff like that. So it's a really, really good sort of like a detective type of movie. Also, in the whole thing with the aliens, it's all cool. I really love the actors. I think the actors the kids were really well casted. I think all the actors did a really good job playing their characters. Like they're all very wacky, crazy characters. Even the main leader, the main actor. He's a unknown. I think this was his first film actually that he was casted in, and his name is Joel Courtney. So he's very well like he's unknown. And I saw the behind the scenes of Super 8, and he actually talked about how he got the role and what he feels about making a movie, and all the stress and the stuff that he has to do, like in the like they have a really, really good extra features for the DVD and even the Blu-ray. Like if you ever get a chance to buy the DVD Blu-ray, you should just you should buy it for that part, for the special effects, I mean for the special features, because you get a ton of extra information that is really, really cool. They have a huge documentary about how they went around and looking for the type of town that they want for this film, and they found this little town, and they basically transformed the whole town into a movie set. It's a small town. It's a steel town, and even the residents of the town, they were really impressed with the fact that their town is being used as one of the characters for the film. So like overall, it was really good, and I think J.J. Abrams did a really fantastic job directing that film and even producing that film. Again, I saw a lot of the special features, behind the scenes stuff, and you could just see how great he is as a leader of that whole production team. The way he talked to the residents of the town, the way he talked to the kids, the way he talked to his crew. Like, J.J. Abrams is really, really fantastic. I really enjoyed that film, and that's one of the best films he has produced so far. And like he's well known for having flares and the flare, the light flares on the camera. And in that film, you'll see a lot of those iconic flares of his, and it's just amazing. It's a really good story, and the fact that Steven Spielberg also produced the film, it just adds another element to the whole film. Like there's another layer to it. It's very character driven and story driven. The dialogue is amazing. Like I said, one of the cool things is because all of these actors, especially except for I would say, except for the father of the main character, the father of Joel Courtney, the actor. He played the main guy, Joe Lamb. So Joe Lamb's father is played by this guy. He's very familiar in Hollywood. He's not a well-known leading actor, but he's very well known. Kyle Chandler, he played the father. He played he's the second in command in the sheriff department, and he's trying to be a father. He's trying to be a single father. He just lost his wife, so he has to take care of his son. But there's a tension there because I believe the son was more close to the mother. So there's a tension there with them. Him trying to get along as a father and son, but it's not easy for him. But Chandler, Kyle Chandler, he did a really good job. He was a really good actor to play the father and also the sheriff of the town. He's like, you have these military people coming into his jurisdiction, and the military is taking over his town, and he's like, I'm the sheriff, I'm the deputy. How can you come to my town and do this and not tell me what you guys are doing? So he had the motivation to go out and look for the real answers to all of his questions. And also the guy who played the one of the military people, like the main military people, his face is very familiar to me. If I can find it now, his face is really familiar to me. He was in, I believe he was in American. Uh, and there's a few TV shows that I can remember him from, and he was it's really, really good. I really enjoyed watching him in the different characters. Oh, it's not coming up here. Um, oh boy. All right. Okay. I guess. Anyways, but overall, I think the film was really good. I'm sorry that it took so long, but the other person that it's familiar to me is the daughter. Is the sister of Dakota Fanning, Ellie Fanning. So she played the love interest in the film, and she's a really, really strong actress. I believe, like, she was really, really strong, and she's a cute girl, blonde hair. I don't know what color of her eyes is, maybe brown. I can't remember, but she was really good. Like, she was really strong in that film. I enjoyed watching her, say her lines and, try to, play like a loving daughter to this other guy. So she did a really good job. Overall, I really enjoy the whole film. I really enjoyed the whole film. And you know, the ending of the film is even more interesting. You know, like it's a twist. Like the way the film was resolved, it was a really interesting twist. And you know, Joel, the main character, Joel Camp, uh, the main character in the film, he managed to solve everybody's problems. You know, like he's like a 14-year-old, 15-year-old kid, but he managed to solve everybody's problem because he wasn't afraid of the alien. You know, and you know, because I think because his mother died, I think that gave him a bit more energy or a bit more confidence to figure out how to solve this issue. And he himself, he alone basically solved the whole situation, the whole problem for the town. But like, you know, you have to watch it for yourself. And again, it's a really, really good film, Super 8. And like one of the cool thing is at the end of the movie, you get to see what they actually shot, what the kids actually shot. So when, you know, throughout the main movie, they were actually making their small movie, you know, in the film. And then during the credits, like I said, you're gonna see the whole film, and it's really weird. It's really cool. I really like it. But anyways, that's the end of this film. That's the end of this video. You know, so if you have the chance, just go out and look for Super 8. You know, you can probably find it on Amazon somewhere. It's a really good film, produced and directed. I don't know if it's written by, but J.J. Abrams, and then Steven Spielberg, another incredible producer, amazing. I love both guys, you know, as producers and directors. I enjoyed their films. So this was another great, great film, you know, for anybody that loves the story of young people, you know, trying to figure it out, you know, and then aliens, you know, like E.T. aliens. It's kind of cool. But that's the end of this video. Thank you for watching.